English podcast.
Welcome back, English learners. You're listening to QLeap English, the place where we read great books, talk about them in everyday conversations, and somehow your English gets better along the way. I'm Mr. Q.
And I'm Naomi. Hi, everyone. We're so glad you're here.
Naomi, let me ask you something. When you're in an English conversation and suddenly you panic, what does that feel like?
It feels like my brain gets very loud and very fast, and then everything stops. Words disappear, my face gets hot.
And after the conversation?
I remember all the words I should have said, but it's too late.
That's so common, and many learners I've talked to describe exactly the same thing. So here's a question. Why does that happen? Why do we forget words we actually know?
I've always thought, maybe I'm just not good under pressure.
That's what I used to think too, but then I read a book that explained it completely differently. It's called Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman.
Oh, I've heard of that one. A Nobel Prize winner, right?
Yes, and he has a very simple idea. Your brain has two systems. One is fast, one is slow. And when you panic, your fast system has taken over.
So it's not that I'm bad under pressure, it's just the wrong system is driving?
Exactly. By the end of this episode, you'll understand those two systems, and more importantly, you'll know how to invite the calm one back.
Okay, I really want to learn this. Let's go.
Naomi, let me ask you something simple. What's 9 times 9?
81.
See? You didn't think, you just knew. That's your fast system.
Okay, that was fast.
Now try this. What's 17 times 24?
Let me see. 17 times 20 is 340, plus 17 times 4 is 68, so 408?
That's right. But notice you paused, you thought, you did steps. That's your slow system.
So fast system is for easy, automatic things. Slow system is for hard things that need focus.
Exactly. Kahneman calls them System 1 and System 2. System 1 is fast, automatic, emotional. System 2 is slow, careful, logical.
And when I panic in English,
Your System 1 has taken over. It's reacting, it's emotional, it's screaming, danger!
but speaking English isn't dangerous.
No, but your brain doesn't know that. Your brain evolved to react to threats, and for many learners, speaking English feels like a threat. What if I make a mistake? What if they judge me?
So my System 1 is trying to protect me from embarrassment?
Yes, that's all it knows how to do, react fast. But here's the problem. When System 1 takes over, System 2 shuts down.
Shuts down.
Kahneman's research shows that when you're under stress, your working memory, that System 2, actually becomes weaker. You literally cannot think as clearly.
So that's why I forget words I actually know.
Yes, the words are still there, but System 2, the part that finds them, isn't working well.
That's not my fault. That's just how brains work.
Exactly, and that's the good news. If it's just how brains work, then you can learn to work with your brain, not against it.
So how?
The first step is simply noticing. When you feel panic rising, say to yourself, "Oh, that's my System 1. It's trying to help, but I don't need to react."
Like we talked about with the voice in the last episode.
Yes, same idea. You notice, you don't fight, you just pause.
A pause.
A tiny pause, even one breath. That pause is the bridge from System 1 to System 2.
So when I feel the panic,
Breathe, just one breath. That breath tells your brain, we're safe. System 2, you can come back now.
okay, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, that actually feels calming.
Right? And here's a story I love. A learner once told me she used to freeze every time her boss asked her a question in English. Her heart would race, her mind would go blank.
I know that feeling.
She learned the pause, just one breath, and she told me, in that breath, I remembered that I'm not in danger. I'm just answering a question, and then the words come back.
So the words were always there, she just needed to invite System 2 back.
Yes, and the invitation is a breath.
That's so simple.
Simple, but not always easy, because your System 1 wants to react now. It doesn't want to wait for a breath.
So I have to practice.
Yes, practice in small moments first. When you're waiting for coffee, when you're brushing your teeth, pause for one breath. Just one. Train your brain that pauses are safe.
And then in a real conversation,
The pause will be there for you, automatic, like a friend who shows up when you need them.
I like that. A friend called pause.
Exactly. Now, here's another important point. Kahneman says System 1 is not bad. It's actually amazing. It keeps you safe. It helps you walk without thinking. It answers, "What's 9 times 9?" instantly.
So I don't want to get rid of System 1.
No, you want to balance it. You want System 1 and System 2 to work together. System 1 notices the panic. System 2 says, "Thank you for the warning. I'll take it from here."
So they're a team.
Yes, a team. And like any team, they need practice.
Okay, so this week, I'll practice the pause, one breath before I answer, even in easy conversations.
That's perfect. And remember, you're not trying to be perfect. You're just inviting your calm system back.
My calm system. I like that name.
It's always there. Sometimes it just needs a moment to arrive. So here's something tiny we can both try this week.
I'm ready.
Every day, choose 3 moments to practice the pause. Before you speak, even in your native language, take one breath. Just one.
3 times a day.
Yes, morning, afternoon, evening. One breath each time. That's it.
That sounds almost too easy.
That's the point. Easy things actually get done. And when you've practiced the pause in small moments, it will be there for you in the big moments.
Like an English conversation with my boss.
Exactly. You won't have to think about it. Your brain will remember. Oh, this is the pause. I know this. I'm safe.
Okay, 3 breaths a day. I can do that.
Good. And if you miss a day, just come back the next day. No pressure, just pauses.
No pressure, just pauses. I'm putting that on my wall.
I'll send you the poster. I love that. Words are toys, not tools.
Okay, first word, automatic.
Automatic means something you do without thinking, like breathing or answering, "How are you?"
We said System 1 is automatic.
Yes. Example, after years of practice, greeting someone in English became automatic for me.
I want that. Next word, reaction.
A reaction is something you do immediately, without thinking, often emotional.
Panic is a reaction. A pause is a choice.
That's beautiful. Example, my first reaction was fear, but then I chose to breathe.
Okay, next, pause.
A pause is a short stop, a moment of silence before you continue.
We said the pause is the bridge from System 1 to System 2.
Yes. Example, she took a pause, breathed, and then answered calmly.
I love that image, a bridge. Next word, system.
We talked about this in our first episode too. A system is a set of parts that work together.
Your brain has 2 systems, fast and slow.
Yes. Example, when I understand my brain systems, I panic less.
Next, stress.
Stress is the feeling of pressure when your brain thinks something is hard or dangerous.
Stress makes System 2 weaker.
Exactly. Example, under stress, I forget words I actually know.
And last one, calm.
Calm is not the absence of stress. Calm is being steady inside the stress.
We said calm is inviting System 2 back.
Yes. Example, even though my heart was racing, I stayed calm, I breathed, and the words came back.
Okay, let me say them. Automatic, reaction, pause, system, stress, calm.
6 words, 6 small breaths for a calmer English.
I feel calmer already.
That's System 2 saying hello.
Hi, System 2.
So here's what we learned today. Your brain has 2 systems. System 1 is fast and emotional. System 2 is slow and calm. When you panic, System 1 has taken over, but you can invite System 2 back with one breath, one pause.
And our challenge this week, 3 pauses a day. Morning, afternoon, evening. One breath each time.
However you showed up today, listening to this whole episode, that's already a win.
Yes, be kind to yourself. Your brain is just trying to protect you, but you can teach it a new way.
If you want to go deeper into thinking fast and slow, we have a 15-minute extended version on our Patreon with more examples and a calm breathing guide. Link below.